The primary goal of this video is complete transparency so you can understand exactly what software works for each part of my dropshipping business and why I use it. So the first side of my business runs mainly with ZDrop. ZDrop is a software that pulls listings from sites like Amazon, Walmart, eBay, and so on, and lists them with the same pictures, titles, and descriptions at a markup in price. I typically mark most of my products up about 40%, and that seems to work pretty well for me. Any software that copies listings and marks them up like this is a must for anyone that's trying to scale dropshipping. I currently use ZDrop to copy listings to Facebook Marketplace, Facebook Shops, Poshmark, and Mercari. ZDrop copies to a number of other websites too, but I mainly use it to copy to the ones I just mentioned. I also use ZDrop to copy and paste addresses for me so I can process orders quicker. That's yet another feature. Then from there, I use List Perfectly to cross-post those same listings. List Perfectly is a software that will take listings from site to site and repost them. This software is a complete time saver and also allows me to list and dropship on other websites ZDrop doesn't post to. I use it to list to Grailed, Tradesy, Depop, and Kidizen as well. This gives my listings more exposure and leads to other sales for pretty much no extra work. I also have virtual assistants move Facebook listings to Mercari and Poshmark using this software after using ZDrop initially. To help my VAs log into my computer and use my IP address to avoid Facebook flagging my accounts, I use a software called Splashtop. Splashtop is a software that allows them to remote into my computers from anywhere in the world. This is crucial because not only are they now using my IP address, and Facebook is super sensitive to IP addresses and locations, but they can also use my accounts, software, password, credit cards. That means that I don't have to give them passwords, I don't have to give them access to my accounts, I don't have to give them credit card information, and I don't have to buy them each a version of their own software so that they can use it because all that's already installed and input on my computer already. It streamlines pretty much every part of the business, and in my opinion, it's a lot safer. And I honestly love the fact that at any point in time, I can just look over and see what they're doing. Yes, we're in different locations, obviously, but they're basically working here in the office right next to me. I then use a software called InterGuard to monitor the productivity and computer usage of each employee. This software has the capability to track everything they're doing, give me productivity ratings based on how active they were, and has a lot of data points and has an algorithm that explains how it calculates this productivity score. And it also lets you restrict certain applications and websites if you want to. Now, I barely ever check this or restrict pretty much anything, but it's good to know that I can if I want to. It's also great if you're paying someone hourly because you can literally see how productive they are in the hours you're paying them for. You can see how much of their time working was idle, moving, changing pages, and the list goes on and on. This is great for measuring employee productivity against each other if you're looking to test out different people or make a new hire. It's also perfect if your VA is located in a different time zone and they're working at night. Moving on to the Amazon side of the business now, dropshipping on Amazon is a very different approach than dropshipping on pretty much any other platform. To find profitable products, I start out using a software called SourceMogul. This software compares products against Amazon's catalog on many different websites and then tells you which ones are profitable and which ones aren't. After I list the profitable ones and get orders, I make order fulfillment easier by using another copy-paste software called Spot and Paste. This cuts my order fulfillment time significantly. I also use a software called SKUGrid to monitor stock levels on my suppliers' websites and change the stock levels on my Amazon store if a product goes in or out of stock. That way I don't sell a product that's out of stock. I also use the automatic repricer built into Amazon. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars on a fancy repricer. And I also use a software called TrackerBot to automatically input tracking numbers for me. This software pulls tracking numbers out of the emails I get and inputs them into corresponding orders on Amazon for me, so I pretty much never have to manually input tracking numbers. Game changer. One software that I've yet to mention is a software that helps me make more sales on Poshmark, and that is SimplePosher. This $10 per month software automatically shares listings on Poshmark for me, and put simply, it automatically brings more traffic to your listings and helps you sell more. You won't do well on Poshmark without it. All of these are pivotal in my dropshipping business. They save me time and they streamline pretty much every process for both me and my VAs. And I wouldn't have been able to scale to even close to what I have without them. All of them are linked down in the description if you feel that you need them. I also put any deal that I might have set up with them so that you can either try the software for free or get some money off. And if you want to learn how to specifically use any one of these, I've made tutorials on all of them. So just search the channel. It's all there. But honestly, one of the best places to start dropshipping currently is Facebook Marketplace. I obviously dropship on a number of places, but by far the quickest and easiest one to start and scale is Facebook Marketplace dropshipping.